Y'all, this is by far one of the most surprising things that I've seen on the internet, and I can't tell you when. President Biden has called for the continuance of the investigation into Sean Puffy Combs and the possible arrest in the death of rapper Tupac Shakur. You heard me right. I'm done. He did a whole interview where he literally did a sit-down interview, and he said that Tupac changed his outlook on life with his music. This was one of his favorite artists, and that it put him on the path that he ended up going on in his life that got him to where he is today. And without Tupac, he doesn't think he would be where he is today. Now, I don't know if this is the biggest pandering of all politicians since show up for free beer and chicken at the park, but we're about to tap in because my ambitions of a Ryda looks like Tupac got President Joe Biden riding for him. Man, I wish I could play his music right now, but I don't want to get flagged. This is crazy, y'all. President Joe Biden says that he's riding for Tupac. So before I even get started, because I know somebody's going to want to know what deck I'm using, this is the Luce del Anime Tarot, and you can find it on Etsy. I believe the Etsy shop is called the Best Set. Etsy shop is called Best Set. Let me see. Make sure you guys can see that. So, literally, I'm hyped. Like I'm channeling in my head my ambitions of a Ryda. Like, come on now. I haven't even used this deck yet, but I felt like this was the best way to break this deck in. Man, oh man. So, without any further ado, let's get ready to rumble. Hey, you can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to mess with me. I got Joe Biden busting for me. But you can't do nothing to a G. Y'all, I saw this last night and I was so antsy. I started to do this reading last night, but I was tired. Before I get started, please excuse the background noise because I have my window open. I live in Michigan, y'all, and it's actually nice out. It was 45 degrees yesterday. It's like 60 something today. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to celebrate it and enjoy it. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Alrighty. First things up. First things first. Is this genuine? Is Joe Biden using this as a ploy for the next election term? Or is he actually seeking genuine justice? Man, look. You see this? Justice and the Ace of Swords. I couldn't make this up if I tried. I promise you I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. The Justice card literally almost jumped out of my hand. We're going to do this again. The Lovers. See this again at the bottom of the deck? Justice. Lovers is a card also of choice. Okay? So he is choosing to take this on. This is a real thing, y'all. I'm floored. Hold on. Give me a minute. I gotta go get a cigar. I don't even know how to feel. Y'all, I keep cigars in my freezer at all times. I am a cigar smoker. I guess this is going to be one of those put some smoke on it readings. Let me find my cigar cutter. I see this one's going to take me along for the ride. Alrighty, smudging my cards with tobacco, because tobacco is an offering to the spirit realm for justice. And look what just flew out. Y'all see this? When I cut the deck and those cards almost jumped out at the beginning, literally. We got heartbreak here, 3 of Swords. Now we're gonna go further in depth with this, because this I already see is going to be an interesting ride. All right, now that fell off the bottom of the deck and is back again. Heartbreak. So the Lovers, like I said, is a card for decisions. 3 of Swords is a card out of heartbreak. So he actually does feel distress and heartbreak for what happened with Tupac. So how in the world did I wake up in this vortex? Goodness. Judgment. Okay, judgment. Uh-oh. We got something in here backwards. Oh, this is just a random card. Nothing on it. Get you out the way. So, look at this. Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. So he sees it as this would be a great opportunity for him to take action. So I knew there was some kind of political game coming out of this. Ain't nobody damn crazy. But he genuinely is interested in finding justice. Man, listen. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be surprised, because Tupac was universal. Everybody loved Pac. Pac was like everybody's cousin, you know. He crossed every, you know, racial and economical barrier. So that is not a surprise to me, but it's just like, who would have thought? Six of Swords. Okay, so this is moving forward towards victory. Hold on, cigar flying across the table. This is moving forward towards victory. They're going to push this and get this investigation the extra push that it needs from the White House. 27 years later. The question is, why now? Because the information didn't change. I feel like law enforcement has had this information this whole time. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. So this is going to be fruitful to him and his constituents and his family to be the hand that solved or helped to solve this crime. Y'all, this is a lot. King of Wands, actively taking action. My spirit guides are telling me that the Orisha Ochosi is also taking a hand in this. And Ochosi, if you know anything about him, he is like a spiritual prosecutor. And when Ochosi draws his bow will hit whoever is guilty, whether it is someone that he cares for or not. Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups falling under the Lovers. So Page of Cups falling under the Lovers is this is interesting, because it's like with this decision, it's like it comes with great, heaviness and sympathy on the heart. But there was breadcrumbing on this. Let's see, 4 swords at the bottom of the deck, 4 of wands. Yeah, there was breadcrumbing on this because there was institutions that wanted to just lay this to rest. And now he's saying that we're going to lay this to rest, but we're going to lay this to rest soft. It was allegedly, it was left dormant on purpose. So he's going to finally put the nail in the coffin to lay this to rest, period. This is what his energy is saying, allegedly. Yeah, Temperance. We're going to get balanced through a new beginning for this Tower moment. And if you were alive during the time, if you are a Tupac fan for sure, you know that when Tupac was shot and the day that Tupac died, there was great sorrow across the world, not just the United States. Me personally, I can remember being 16 years old and pulling up to the gas station, and I saw street dudes and police and the gas station owners, like all these people from all these different walks of life crying at the gas station. Like these were grown men. People that, really was out here putting in work. And I'm thinking something happened to somebody in the hood, and, they out there crying and people pouring out a little liquor, playing this music, and, a guy, they done killed my boy. And I'm asking who, because I'm thinking it's somebody from the hood. And he said Tupac, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. And we literally all were out there, teared up with our red Solo cups, officers on the clock. And in that moment, everybody was the same. So, yeah, Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's a lot. Let's try this again. The sun. So the sun falling under judgment. That means things are going to be illuminated. There are new things that are coming to the surface. Won't necessarily say new evidence, but evidence that has been buried or evidence that has been overlooked is now going to finally have a light shined on it. The Hierophant, judge, jury, adjudicator. Now, mind you, he is the highest judge, jury, adjudicator of the land because he is the president. So this is him literally using his power to look into this. I'm literally floored right now. I am blown away. I'm blown away because I would have never expected in all my years to witness the president saying that he's going to take part in helping solve the murder of Tupac Shakur. Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is a card of decision. That's showing me that he made the decision to push forward and to move forward into victory, to get some light shined on this, and he's actively taking action. King of Wands over here. And then you got at the bottom of the deck, Three of Wands, which means this is a ship coming in. This is an opportunity. This is literally, you know, the flex that he's going to use to go into this next election year. So it is a mashup of everything that I said opening this up. He actually is interested in looking into this. And this is going to be used as a way to get votes. Well, since we're doing that, can we get our reparations, please and thank you? Justice for Shanquella. And everybody, you know, put whatever you want us to get down below in the comments, because I mean, hey, since we got his attention, we might as well use it, right? Hierophant. Like I said, the highest judge adjudicator of the land. The president himself falling under the King of Wands. This is him taking action because of this betrayal. 10 of Swords. Y'all, right about now, you could knock me over with a feather. Let me keep going. Three of Wands. Like I said, this is a ship that's coming in, an opportunity, a blessing to take this choice to, hold on, I don't want to be able to still read these. To take this choice to move forward on this journey out of empathy and feeling apologetic towards the family. Who would have ever thought? Like, what? Wait a minute, what? At this point, can we get Cat Williams as the next vice president? I mean, I'm just saying. Wow. I mean, when I first saw this, I thought that it was like one of those memes. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was no way that this was a real thing. But come to find out, this is a real thing. He did an actual interview. And from the energy that I'm seeing, he's actually taking action. He's active in this because he sees this as an opportunity for a gold mine. Now, even if the intentions can be in a gray area, because of course, you know, everything in politics is a opportunity for another opportunity. I'm seeing that this actually is something that he's actively going to help to pursue by lending his influence and allowing people under him to partake in getting involved in this investigation. It's almost like he's treating Tupac like they're investigating the JFK situation. Allegedly. Yeah. So 3 of Swords, Temperance under the 10 of Swords. So this is showing that, yes, this is genuine heartbreak. And he wants balance through a new beginning to bring a solution or bring justice for this heartbreak. Strength coming through like a roaring lion. Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying that this is looking like this is going to help to bring justice in a major way. Guys, this is a whole powder keg that's about to go off in the entertainment industry. This is going to actually be used to get the government into several different facets and entities of entertainment to investigate on a grand scale. Allegedly. So if you think of what's happening down in Atlanta with Miss what's her name? Miss, was it Fannie Mae? No, that's Fannie Mae is a damn long. Y'all help me. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The one who is down there prosecuting the different record labels, giving them state RICOs. This feels like this will be the opening for doing this on a federal grand scale under the guise of only solving one crime. I didn't expect to tap into this. And this is all for entertainment purposes. Everything that I'm saying is alleged and cannot be proven. Like I said, here's the Strength. So you got the 6 of Swords, which is moving forward victoriously, deciding to make this choice and to make this choice with grand force. Now you got to look at who the president and the vice president are right now. These two were like literally instrumental in locking up the majority of black and brown people in the areas where they work by the policies that they created through legislation and prosecution. This is what they were known for. So if what I'm saying has even 2% worth of truth to it, do not be surprised how this ends up causing RICOs in all types of ways through several different entertainment entities. This is almost like the hand of God coming through, cleaning up and clearing out entertainment. And it's not going to happen overnight. The Magician, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. So the Magician, okay, this is someone who is a manifester. The Empress is someone who gives birth to a project, creates and gives birth to a project to bring things to an end. Two of Swords. That just confirmed everything I just said. This is creating a brand new initiative that's going to give birth to a new way of policing entertainment. Remember when they had the hip hop police? But see, the hip hop police went after the artist. This looks like allegedly a new entity that is going to be created to go after the figureheads that signed the artist. Can somebody say deactivation season is underway? Baby, baby, baby. Fool. This was a leap of faith. This was something where he felt like he needed to step out on a limb. He needed to just jump out there and say, you know what? I'm going to get involved and I'm going to make this happen. King of Cups. This is, being deeply moved by something, but, keeping your game face on, not wearing your heart on your sleeve. So, like I said, he cares deeply for creating this new initiative through solving this case. Y'all, somebody pour out a little liquor somewhere. Don't pour out too much though, because stuff is getting expensive. Drink the rest. But let's wow. Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Seven of Swords is coming through like with backdoor tactics. Wounded warrior is going to be the way that they present this. We want to help the fallen heroes, but there is something else attached to the help. This allegedly, this is like a overlay for an underplay, y'all. Last time I did this kind of reading, I'm going to see if I can find it so I can upload it, because I've been saying for the longest I'm going to start a series called The Vault, where I start releasing my old readings from quarantine to let you guys see it. There was a reading I did called Black Hollywood is Black Hollywood is being relocated, and I did this reading in 2020 during quarantine, and the reading was talking about how they were going to clear out Atlanta and they were going to use law enforcement to do it. And lo and behold, Fanny is down there giving them hell. So when I get the chance, I'm going to find that and upload it. I got over, I want to say, almost 540 videos, so it's going to take me a little time to find it. Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles falling under Judgment, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is juggling with, man, wait a minute. Pay attention to the artwork here, okay? Now, if you're very perceptive, you're going to pick up on what I pick up on. This is a higher order that is getting involved with this judgment, that is bringing illumination to this, because it is a wheel of fortune for them to come in and bring in this initiative. Allegedly. Goodness. Nine of Wands. This wounded warrior. Remember I told y'all, the martyr, the wounded warrior. They're going to move forward victoriously and make this choice to come through, like I said, like a roaring lion, on behalf of the wounded warrior, Tupac. Once again, they're going to take action from the highest court of the land. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is very analytical. This is a business mind. This is someone who is very sharp and intelligent. Also, communicator. Okay? So, swords represent, you know, if we're talking about the type of occupation, it would be like lawyers. Someone who has the gift of gab. A judge is definitely a lawyer in the highest form. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. So we're looking at, you know, defending or being defensive and coming across swiftly. So bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles, because this has a big payout somehow, some way on the back end. Like election by a landslide type payout. Allegedly. This is literally bringing the hip-hop police to the White House. Taking the hip-hop police, because the feds have dossiers, allegedly, on most of y'all. These people, like, you know, Tupac, Biggie, a lot of people in entertainment have a dossier, but this is a higher order, a higher clearance than known, than ever seen before. Almost feels like some Men in Black type shit, y'all. King of Swords. Remember, this was at the bottom of the deck. It comes out. Brother Love, Mr. Puffy Combs. I don't know what the heck you did and who you did it to, but I would suggest that you start getting things in order for your family. I'm here to say it again. This is alleged. I have no proof for anything that I'm saying, but this feels like deactivation. And this feels like deactivation from the highest order in the land. Ten of Pentacles. I said that this was going to pay off to solve this crime, okay? It pays off now for law enforcement to solve this crime. If you go into the numerology, okay, it's been 27 years. 27 factors down to 2 plus 9, which is, excuse me, I said that wrong. 27 factors down to 2 plus 7, which equals 9. 9 is the number of completion. After 9, you go to 10. 10 in numerology, because 0 cancels itself out, means that there is a new beginning. Everything starts over again once you get to 10. So the numerology of them solving his murder this year, it ushers in a whole new renaissance for how things are going to be done. The old regime is about to be pretty much deactivated, and the new is about to be put into position. I didn't expect to tap into this, y'all. I really didn't. Knight of Wands, the Hangman, and the Moon. Here's the Knight of Wands. So once they get things in order the way they need it to be in order, things are going to move very swiftly. This is going to be a Hangman. And it's going to be stealth, okay? They're going to move in secret, and pretty much it's going to be like a thief in the night. It's going to be like Men in Black. By the time you see them, it's too late. Emperor is also the ruler or the father of the deck. So, just wow. The Star. Star represents, hope, contracts, negotiations, and agreement, and the dawn of something new, like a birth announcement, like the Empress. So after they move forward with these actions, it's like, have hope for this to, to be closed. This case is going to be closed. They're going to have a major announcement. But on the back end of this, just know that it's going to usher in a whole new movement on how things are done. The old ways of how things were done in entertainment are about to be done. It's literally like it's like hitting a circuit breaker switch. Powering everything down to power it back, so that when they power it back, they can restart it in a whole new way. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck until now. Like I said, the old ways of doing things are done. There's a transition. This is all coming to an end, and there's going to be a rebirth, a new regime. Emperor. And this is once again falling under the King of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. He's actually taking an assertive role in this. Oh, Hierophant is also under here too. King of Wands, Hierophant, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yeah, he's taking an assertive role because he's taking action as the highest adjudicator of a land to defend, to move swiftly, and to be the head of how this is going to go. And this is going to be an unrequited offer for Mr. Love over there. Now, I had somebody that requested for me to do a reading on Puppy a while ago, and I told him in my comments that I had to do a lot of spiritual cleansing in preparation to do his reading, because there's a lot of like, it's like energetic spider webs all across him. And I had to prepare myself, but I feel like this energy is leading me into doing that reading. I've been feeling the energy of Tupac ever since I did the Jada reading. Interested enough, he came into that reading and he said for her to let his energy go, for her to stop mentioning him and to focus on her family. Of course she didn't, but this is going to be the year that literally is a reset, culturally, spiritually, mentally, and abundantly. So, you know, not even trying to preach to anybody, but everybody get your house in order, because next year is going to be, you know, a drastic change for some people. Some people are going to learn whatever lessons they need to learn now, and they're going to go into hyperdrive into their blessings. Other people are going to crash out, and they're going to have to rebuild. See this? King of Swords, and the death falls under the King of Swords. So, y'all, this is not a joke. This is not a false fire drill being pulled. If you don't believe me, you're already on YouTube. Go ahead and look up the Joe Biden interview where he speaks about Tupac in this interview. Four of Cups has finally hit the table. They're going to really, really turn this whole thing up on Puffy. Like, there's going to be a major swan song that comes out of this, because they're going to show you how big of an impact Tupac had, how much of a hero he was to literary science and hip-hop, and how he was more than just a rapper. He changed the way that we lived, the way that we thought. They're going to highlight how he's the, as far as I know, guys, he's the only artist as far as hip hop to have a song inducted into the Archdiocese for the 100 most influential songs, which was, I believe it was Changes. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How he changed the game with the double CD, and that CD, you know, that double CD literally went global and was iconic, not just because of the sales, but because of the energy that he brought into the world. Tupac's record sales after this are going to skyrocket. Like, this is, you're going to see like anthologies pop up everywhere. Interviews about what Tupac meant to all these different artists, from Eminem all the way down to, you know, whoever just dropped a single last week. Queen of Wands. So the Six of Swords to the Two of Wands, to the Strength, to the Nine of Wands, to the Star, being followed up by the Queen of Wands, is letting me know that not only is this forward movement, was this a decision to go ahead and go full throttle with this situation to protect Tupac as if he is a national treasure. This is going to be done in such a way to where they're going to make this attractive to pull on the heartstrings, not just of America, but of the world. This is literally going to be used as the cornerstone to build relations through social media, because our country has a bad rep globally, but Tupac is loved globally. I had no idea that when I did this reading that I would tap into this. Y'all, the spin of it all, the way that they're going to do the coverage of this, the PR that's going to come out of this, once it's all said and done. Because, I mean, right now, there's a lot of people that didn't even see this interview, that they don't even know that this is a thing. This is monumental to have the a governor, let alone the president, do an interview and say such things that President Joe Biden said. See, they would have expected this from a Barack Obama, because this is a black man from Chicago who just happens to play basketball. So they did the reverse on us. And if you paid attention to what the White House has done this last year, where they brought pride to the White House and they celebrated Juneteenth with all the black artists having a concert at the White House, they're really trying to appeal to the people on a PR level. So, like I said, this is a combination of everything that I said at the beginning of the reading. This is baiting us into the election season, but it's bigger than that, allegedly. So I'm going to close this reading here, and I'm going to prep and prepare to go into a reading for Puffy, because I know the Puffy reading is going to have to be at least 3 to 4 readings, because there's a lot going on there. Oh my gosh. Man, oh man, oh man. Anytime I feel like I need a cigar and a reading, I know it's going to go into a deep dive. Y'all, be prepared to watch the government dig into entertainment, okay? Specifically hip-hop and hip-hop labels. If you thought the police and the hip-hop police were digging into entertainment, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let me see. I'm gonna do a few cards as clarifiers, and then we're going to wrap this up. Stress. Hold on. Oh, wow. I didn't even know this card was in here. Right, like rite of passage, ceremony, mystery, and magic. Homelessness, failure, catasway poor, loneliness, dullness, disappointment, isolation, libations, donations, prayer, religion. That goes along with right, okay? Remember what I told y'all about this next year. Prepare yourself, because the next year is going into this new year period. It's going to be something quite interesting. Illness, disease, weakness, fragility, okay? Also, everybody, be mindful, you know, stock up on household cleaning items if you can, because there is a new wave of, you know, the Rona, okay, that is going around, and people are in the hospital now from that new wave. And I know that because the job that I had, I am on furlough right now because we were supposed to go back and we didn't because of that new wave. And the people who come in and out of my department every day come in and out from Wuhan, China. So, strategy, planning, predictions, mind reading, okay? Like I said, this is a strategy to use this to get next to the American people. And where did I see it? I just saw the card that said distraction. Where was it? Lord have mercy. I don't know where it went, but I'm about to show you what I do see. Schedule. Endorsement, which is persuasion, bribe, temptation. Death. Compromise, which goes with persuasion. Curse. Remember, we had the right card. Good news. So behind this good news, there is definitely going to be a bait and switch. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. So, yeah. This is a thing. This is a real thing. They are going to get involved. But somebody's running the play. And we just need to be prayed up, pay attention, and watch what comes after the play. Because this is about to be something that we have never seen before. And it's going to change the game. Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight because certain things have to be implemented. But once they're implemented, you're going to look back and realize that things as they used to be will never be again. Not in entertainment at all. So now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close this out. All I could tell y'all is pay attention to the way things are going, because I know personally there's a lot of people that work in entertainment that are leaving California, and people are leaving New York by the droves. because these people know something that we don't know. You got the writers on strike right now, and a lot of people are going broke in Hollywood. This is a very, very, very interesting time for entertainment and government. So, without any further ado, I thank you for watching this reading. I thank you for your viewership and all of your support. Many blessings to everyone who watched this. Bless you all. And this reading is adjourned. Justice for Tupac, but let's all make sure that we don't take the banana in the tailpipe.